Step into the office. Welcome back to Pedro, Doordash, Santiago. It's Friday. It's 9:30. We're going to get right into it. Pedro enters the wild, as I'm calling this video today, because we never know what's going to happen out here with these gig apps. So I've been adapting, so we're going to get right into it. We're going to talk about adapting, what I've been doing this week a little bit in detail. We're going to talk about the money, miles, and how long I've been working this week. I'm going to give you guys that, and we're going to see if we can catch some orders. I'm going to be working today, lunch until about 1. Got to be somewhere at 1:30, and then I'll go back out today. But you guys won't see the nighttime. We're going to do daytime. And I'll go back out tonight, probably from about 4 to 7. Let's go. And we're off. 9:32. All right, little snow flurries. All right, I'm digging it. I'm digging the vibes. My vibes are high. For those of y'all that saw yesterday's video, Walmart had me in my feelings. I'm over it. But that's what happened. So today, let's crunch the numbers real quick. Then we'll talk about adapting and what I'm doing. I only say that in hopes that maybe, I know a lot of you guys are having to do the same thing, but I'm just sharing my experiences with you guys. So we're at $704 in 4 days of work. I've worked I've worked 26 hours. So not horrible. Yesterday, I came out early, started good in a Walmart debacle, lost some money within that hour, stayed out till 2:30. So we worked 5 hours during the 5 hours during lunch or daytime, and then we worked another 3.5 at night. The nighttime came in clutch. So as you saw the split screens there, Uber Eats was good yesterday. I think I did $110 yesterday in Uber Eats. That's a heavy Uber Eats day for me. And then, yeah, so we actually made like $220 yesterday. Good day. But this is why it was good. Like for a lot of you guys, it's, good, or maybe it's bad for the amount of hours. I worked a little over 8 hours. It's not bad for me. But this is what I'm doing to adapt. I want to share what I've been doing since it's been slow and what I'm noticing in my market. Maybe you guys can do something similar. What are you guys noticing in your market? Put it in the comments below. We're going to drive to a little honeycomb hotspot, and I'll show you guys the first offer we get. So for me, I've been starting my day this week. This is the 5th day I've worked. I don't work Saturdays and Sundays typically. I don't ever work Sunday, and it's very rare I work Saturday. So I do 5-day work weeks. I like to work no more than 35 hours, and I'm only going to work, I'll work 6 hours today, 6 or 6.5. So we're going to wind up being at about 30. We're going to call it 33 hours of work this week, and I'll make $900. So not horrible, but what I'm doing is I'm coming out a little early, right? 9:30. This is the 4th day this week I've done that to try to catch some breakfast runs and make maybe $15-20 before lunch if I can. So I'm starting my earnings off with a little bit of a cushion before prime lunch, because lunch has been slow. The offers just aren't coming in. A lot of Kobe Bryant trash ones. And then I'm taking a break, going back home, chilling for about an hour and a half or so, maybe 2 hours, running errands, checking on vending machines. I spent 3 hours on that this week, vending machines. So I've actually going to wind up working, 37 hours this week, something like that. Anyways, okay. Getting off topic. So I'm adapting by coming out a little bit earlier, going home, because usually in my market between 2 and 4 I can make money. I just can't do it right now. So I'm not just sitting around. I'm using that time doing other things, and I'm actually going back out for dinner and staying out about an hour and a half later than normal. Usually I like to be home 6:30. Let's just say 6:30 is typical for me. Right now I'm coming home at 7:30 or 8, and that hour and a half I'm doing at dinner, which should be no surprise to me or anybody else. I could make, in an hour and a half, I'm making like $55-$60 in my market. It's stupid. I'm getting a lot of good. I'll put some good Uber Eats orders, as you guys will see here. Like last night with some good ones that I'm strategizing. Sometimes it might say $11 for 7 miles going towards downtown. I'm taking it because $11 Uber Eats hides money on those. And then I'll go downtown. I know in my market I can catch a run from downtown. There's a lot of places on there coming back in the direction of home, and I did that last night. And I popped like a $15 or $16 banger on the way home. Now it was 8 miles, but it was on the way home. So I know my market. I know where to go, but I'm staying out a little bit later. So I'm not just going to tell you, hey, just work more, you'll make more money. Duh, right? That'd be stupid for me to say. Yeah, if I went from working 8 hours to 10, I will make more money. It might not be more profits, but I'm exchanging time for money. What I'm doing is I'm just adapting my times that I'm out and working the same amount of hours in total. It's a really easy thing. I know not every market you could do that. It's very market specific, but you got to be willing to try to adapt during these slow times, whatever apps that you have. It is January. This is a month in the restaurant business that is one of the slowest. January and August tend to be really slow. So you have to be willing to adapt some things and try something out. What does it hurt? Maybe it hits, maybe it doesn't. But for me, modifying my schedule a little bit has really been good this week. I'll be able to hit my goal for sure. What are you guys doing? What are some tips and tricks? What are you guys strategizing? A lot of this stuff is really no-brain stuff, right? But at the end of the day, a lot of us aren't willing to actually modify and adapt. We just do the same old thing and expect a different result. You have to adapt with these gig apps. It's a must. Okay, as I was rambling, I got a 625, 1.7 mile Taco Bell. I didn't screenshot because I had to hit accept when I was talking. But as you see right here, that's the dash run. See how it says 625. So Taco Bell's right here. I was literally 0.2 miles away from it probably. I was gonna pass it and then I had to do a little UE. So boom, let's do the 625 for 1 point whatever. I think it said 7 or 8 items, doesn't matter. It could go up, it could go down. That's my hidden tip indicator, as many of you know, but even at face value, this is a really, really good order to start the day. Looks like I got one car in line. Let's go. Ooh, the inside's open. I gotta go on the inside. Back up here. Last time I was here, they told me that the inside's open and that now we have to come inside. Ooh, look at that skill I got here. I got a little backwards camera, so it's really not skill. We gotta go inside now, I forgot that. So I don't, watch, I'm gonna try to go inside with y'all and she's, oh, the lobby's closed. She said the lobby closes at 8 o'clock every day, but I don't know when it's actually gonna be. I don't know when it opens, but I know it closes at 8 p.m. So let's see if the lobby's open. Let's go. I don't know why I'm having a feeling it's gonna be closed. Maybe not. Oh no, it is closed. See, you know what? I guess they're out lobby. I'm gonna have to ask them. The lobby must open, I guess, for lunch, and it's too early. I don't listen. These restaurants be ratchet sometimes. I don't even know the name of the person I'm getting. What time does your lobby open? Is it just for lunch and through dinner, or?
It don't open till 10. It's open from 10 to 8.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now I know. See, so it's 9:41. So now I know. So next time, if I get an order later, I'll be able to come in. All right, so big order, actually. No drinks, so I always check to make sure there's drinks, especially on Taco Bell. It'll tell you. What are you guys doing to adapt and change? Ooh, my hoodie is got something on it. What's going on there? Adapt. We got to be willing to adapt. Another app, part-time W-2, whatever it is for you, in your market, because it's very market specific. Don't be afraid to do that, man. Get a part-time W-2 for a few weeks, a month or two, if the gig apps ain't hitting, and then do the gig apps as a, split up that time possibly. That might help you. I don't know. A lot of pizza joints. A lot of you guys are telling me in the comments, Pedro, pizza joints are killing it right now. They're hiring. Maybe you do that on the side. You do that Friday, Saturday, you do the gig apps during the week. You could make some good money at some of these places, right? What are you guys doing to adapt strategy to continue to meet your goals? All right, while we're driving, let's just talk. So listen, yesterday I want to share some tales of the Pedro in the wild. Okay, so the last order I did, like I talked about, I think I showed you a screenshot earlier, and I'll put another one here. It was $11, 8 miles, and it was like, oh, this is my last order of the night, right? It's like I was down in Maplewood. I was like, oh, it's going right in my neighborhood. I was like, this is absolutely perfect from a seafood joint, and I was close to the seafood joint. I got it on Uber as I was dropping off with Doordash. Always keep all your apps on at the same time. And I was like, oh, this is gonna be more. It's from a good place. Probably $60, $70 worth of food all day. Going back home, perfect unicorn order. Pick it up, no problems. It's a seafood platter combo with some like crab legs and something else, and it's some kind of like fried fish is what the ticket said. I get there, bag sealed, right? I asked the lady the name. We actually confirmed the item. She goes, yeah, they got this and they got this. I'm like, yes, they do. No drinks, easy peasy. Walk aside, put it in a hot bag. Boom, hit Highway 44 and I'm on my way. Now, I drop it off, leave it at the door. Boom, no problem. Take a picture, boom, no problem. I leave, I get a phone call from an address that's like San Francisco, and I'm like, ooh, this is probably a customer or something. I don't answer though. I let them leave a message or, anyways, that's what happened. As you see here, she leaves a message saying she didn't get her fried fish or something like that. So, what do you do in that situation, y'all? This is what I did. So this is my recommendation, and I want to just enlighten. This is what I recommend, okay? So that lady she called me. we have to remember with DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, whatever app you have, we are, as far as I'm concerned, what is rattling in my car? As far as I'm concerned, as far as the customer is concerned, we are Uber Eats. She placed the app, she placed the order on Uber Eats, or maybe she called it in. I think she placed on Uber Eats. And she called me, the driver. We are the direct contact. A lot of customers aren't going to call the store. Some will. They're not going to call Uber. Maybe some will. They might call you and say, hey, I'm missing this. Thinking one of two things. Thinking, hey, I either took it, and she said when I called her, she didn't accuse me of that. She was really nice about it. Or that I'm going to go back and get it. This is what I told her, and I'll tell you what I would do in two different scenarios. So I apologized, number one. And I told her, yeah, I confirmed the order with the restaurant. You had a seafood platter and you had some fried fish, and that's what they said was in the bag. The bags are sealed. We can't go through the bags, but I did confirm it. She goes, okay, I understand. I'm not saying you didn't. I'm not saying you took it. I'm like, no, I get it. She was real polite. I was polite. I didn't assume she thought I was doing something crazy. Neither did she. My point is, if a customer's trying to reach out to you, we are Uber Eats to them, guys. There's only so much we can do. I told her, hey, you know what? You have two options. You can call the restaurant. They can give you some kind of credit or see what they can fix for you, or maybe even dispatch it back out to you later. Or you can call Uber Eats. They might be able to give you a credit and they can help you. And she was happy with me telling her that. Now, let me ask you this question. Now, the real question is, would you go back the 8 miles to go pick her up her food? That's the question of the day. Would you go back? She tipped me. I was afraid maybe she'd pull the tip back. But actually, the tip wound up being more. It was like $11 or whatever. She didn't pull it back. If I didn't call her and respond and was courteous, she could have pulled the tip back. That's why I'm sharing this with you guys. Knowledge is power. A lot of you guys know this already, but we have new people out there. We have to understand that these customers, we are Uber Eats to them. We're the person picking up and dropping off their food. They're tipping us. We got to be courteous when we can, and understanding, have empathy. That's frustrating. Frustrating that the lady spent a lot in delivery fees. She tipped me very well. You know what I'm saying? She probably spent, with all the fees and everything, she probably spent $80, $90 on that meal, and she didn't get some of it. That's frustrating. Now, some of you might say, well, Pedro, maybe she was lying. It's possible. She could have been doing that to get free food. I didn't get that vibe from her. I think they forgot something in the bag, or there was some kind of misunderstanding of what she ordered versus what was rang in. Something like that happened. But we got to have empathy and have understanding, call the person back. But my question, would you guys have drove back the 8 miles to get it since she tipped you $11 and then come back all the way? So would you drive that 16 miles round trip to take care of that customer? Let's say it was only 1 mile. I'm going to be honest with y'all. If it was like up the street, I probably would have went back. But because it was so far, I was being selfish and I didn't. What do you guys think? What would you have done? So I want y'all to tell me what y'all would have done in that situation. So, because I'm curious. You know what I'm saying? All right, we got this Mud House order. I'm going to turn around here. Mud House, as you see, is $6.90, I think. Mud House is a real cool local space. I'm on Cherokee. It's going 4 miles, going to downtown zone. I took it because of the time of day it is. If it's in the middle of lunch, I don't. But I'm really close. You saw it the second split screen. The Mud House is down the street. I literally just drove by it as I was ranting and rambling. So this is going to be, it's pretty convenient. I was close. And I got a text saying it's already ready. So we will mask up, walk in, pick it up. I'm sure it's going to be sitting right on the table. I've ordered from this place. I picked up from here probably maybe half dozen times. Not often. They're not a high volume place, but usually they're ready. So I'm going to park right here. Here's the Mud House, if you can see it. There. Oh, you don't see it. That's me. That's the Mud House right there. Let's go inside. The snow's coming down even more. I think today is going to be a good little 3.5 hour work for me. I think we're going to get some decent orders. I'm going to wind up going downtown, totally different zone, but that's okay. So one of the questions of the day, what would y'all have done in that situation? Do you call customers back? Do you don't? Do you go back to the store? Do you don't? Does it depend on how much they tipped you? Do you ignore the customer? What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? Let's see. Oh, go ahead, guys. You're good. Go ahead. Boom. There we go, baby. Thank you, Mud House, for being fast and efficient. Order was ready. They dispatched it in a good amount of time. So we're 10 minutes away. We'll go up here, make a right on Jefferson. So listen, I know I ramble a lot, but I think I like talking to you. I feel like you're sitting right here in the passenger seat. and we're chatting it up, talking about gig stuff, the good, the bad, the ugly, and whatever else happens as I'm out and as you're out. Because you guys are always really lively in the comments. Appreciate y'all. Give this video a big thumbs up if you like what I'm talking about. All right, just a reminder, it's getting cold. Are you guys seeing more hand-to-me's than leave at the doors? I am. I think a lot of customers are going to be changing that up, maybe because they don't want their food sitting outside cold or whatever. So they want, maybe there's snow on the ground. There's not a good place to put it. We're going to have a lot more hand-to-me's. Keep that in mind. Man, I don't know how I have true empathy and feelings for some of y'all that had these zones to where it might send you a good offer, but it takes you to another zone. You can't dash now. 99% of the time I can dash now. I know, I'm pretty confident. It's 10 o'clock. Pretty confident I should be able to turn on the app in downtown. If not, I'm not far from Webster Groves. I might have to go, hit the dash upon arrival there if that's busy there. But either way, I feel y'all, man, because DoorDash will send you, they'll zone hop. I do it every single day. And it's kind of weird. That's one of the things that Uber is so much better at. There's no zones. You go where you want to go. Like, there's not a stopping and a starting, and you can turn it off. You can turn it on when you want. Uber Eats is way better when it comes to that kind of stuff. What do y'all think?
Oh, is there a code here I need? Oh, Lord. We got it in. There we go.
Ooh, all right. It's cold, man. All right, so she said that there wasn't a place to put the delivery instructions on the website. So remember how it was $6.90? That was ordered from the Mud House, not through DoorDash. They'd use DoorDash to dispatch it. She answered the phone. It's all good. Let's turn off our dash in Webster Groves, see if we can get on in downtown. Okay, so we are able to dash now. And we popped a $2 peak pay. See that, y'all? So I don't chase peak pay, but I treat it as a bonus. If it hits in my area, I just treat it as a bonus. So right now, that tells me my hidden tip indicator is $8.25, right? And I'm not going to take anything less than $6, 6 and some change. No, 7. No, I'll take a 6 going a mile or two. Let's see what we get. So my peak pay is $2. My base pay is $2.25. So $4.25 is the minimum. This order right here is $5. That is not a 75-cent tip. That order's been jumbled around. It's 2.8 miles. That is an automatic decline. Do not take that order if you're on a $2 peak pay. You're costing yourself money. You're delivering to a person that didn't tip you. Don't do it. It's snowing. It's cold. Gas is high. That person's miserable. No business with them. And yes, I use the word miserable or uneducated or ignorant. I believe that. This is a business. I need to make money. I don't deal with customers that don't value my time. It's as simple as that. All right, I had to move that spot. It's 10:18. Thing isn't going off. So we're in that weird time where it's like past breakfast. It's not yet lunch. A lot of lunch places open at 10:30. So it's kind of like that time of day where not a lot going on. Hoping to get a shopping pay. I don't know. It is what it is. We will be very, very, very patient as we sit. It's a little honeycomb spot over here. There's a smoothie joint up here and some other spots behind me. We'll just park up here, see what we get. So drop a comment below. I'm super appreciative and interactive with y'all. I try to read every comment. Sometimes there's a lot. The video comes out at 8:30. I read every comment for the first hour. I'm in there with y'all commenting, chatting it up, helping, having some laughs, whatever, giving a heart. And then I usually go to bed or whatever. And then, wake up the next day in the morning, check it out again. So drop a comment if about some of the questions and things and scenarios that we talked about today. I want to get you guys' input. I don't know everything. I've only been doing gig work full-time 1 year. I've had the apps for 2. So I got some knowledge, but I don't know everything. I look to y'all to talk about things that are working for y'all in your market, so we can all kind of, this is like the cooler, not the cooler, the water. It's like the break room. You know what I'm saying? It's like the break room for gig work on these videos. In the comment section is the break room. It's where we help each other. It's where we talk about. It's where we complain. It's where we vent. It's where we share good stories. It's where we share bad stories. So drop a comment below. Give the video a thumbs up. Petty Pedro's about to come out. Look at this order, $4.75, $2 peak pay. No tip. 5 miles, Burger King. Sometimes I zoom into people's houses because I'm super petty. I'm sitting here, I'm bored, I'm not doing anything. So the second split screen, I zoomed in like, that person right there doesn't believe in tipping. They're miserable, or they're ignorant, or they're uneducated, and they're not getting their food. Patience pays off. $8.25, $2 peak. That's the hidden tip indicator. Y'all remember now. $6.25 is my hidden tip. $2 peak pay. $8.25 is a hidden tip. 3 miles, Hawaii Grill or Hawaiian Grill. I said, yeah, we could do that. It's actually, I'm gonna go up a north, I'm gonna go north a little bit, and then I'm gonna come back down this direction and drop it off. Let's go. Now, because of the time, this place might not open until 10:30. I might have to wait a little bit. We'll see what we get when we get here, but that's definitely a possibility if they're not open yet. Or maybe I walk in, it's the first order and they're ready and it's ready. I don't know, we'll see what we get. But how do y'all do, you know, a lot of times I start at 10:30 on purpose because that's when places open. For those of you that are out at between 10 and 10:30, do you guys run into that to where you get to a spot, they're not open yet, they didn't get the order, there's a long wait? I don't experience that much because, like I said, I'm not out usually at this time. But what you know, some places I pick up from are like McDonald's, Taco Bell in the morning. They're open from breakfast to lunch. But what do you do with a place that opens at 10:30 but a customer places it before 10:30? The order still goes through. Share some experiences. What have you guys seen out there? All right, this is like one of those neighborhood joints. They do like a lot of fried fish and just like a lot of just super unhealthy food. Oh my, look at, what? Okay, all right. Good Lord, this parking lot is just odd. Okay, maybe I entered on the wrong, I don't know. They got a drive-through, so let's check out the drive-through and see if, no, I got it, yeah, I can go. Okay, this parking lot's ratchet. Okay, let's see how long this takes. Now I'm gonna see if the inside's open because I don't want to sit there. It's worth getting out the car and checking it out. Yep, okay, that's better. Ooh, look, there it is right there. Yes, sir. That bag was not it. He says he needs 7 minutes. We'll wait. It is what it is. But I'm gonna wait in the car. All right, let's go back in. Come on. I'm ready to go. Look at it. You guys have places like this where they got these signs like that? I am in the hood. These menus, y'all. A little bit of a wait, but I'm not surprised. Let me tell y'all something. You know you're in the hood. Who can relate when the customer has a blue Kool-Aid? When a restaurant has Kool-Aid on the menu as a soft drink, you in the hood. Nothing against anybody that likes Kool-Aid. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And you would never find that in like the county, in St. Louis County. You're not gonna find a restaurant that has Kool-Aid on the menu. Trust me. All right, so we got a little hand-to-me action, but I always look at what kind of building I'm going to, guys. You know, right after I accept it and then as I'm going. It's a bigger building. No apartment number. Could be, I don't know if this is a work or an apartment. But I texted them, as you see here, you know, pulling up. Is there a particular door you want me to meet you at? I try to do things like that so that it saves time. So the customer can be ready for me, for us. But at the end of the day, let's see what we're going to, I don't know what kind of building this is, but people don't give enough instructions. It's an issue because, you know, time is money in this gig game. But let's see if this guy's ready for us. All right, yeah, it's like a big building here. This guy hasn't responded. I love people. All right. We found our guy. He was actually ready. He came out right at the door as I turned the camera off. Hidden tip, baby. I tell you, I show y'all how to find these bags, this money. It's only extra $1, but I knew it was gonna be that. $9.25. Let's go. $2 peak pay, $4.25. The McDonald's is. Listen, I'm turning. I'm gonna show y'all. The McDonald's is right here. This is a good McDonald's. $4.25, 1 point something miles. Do you guys take that? There's no tip on that. I'm on a $2 peak. Do you take that or do you be patient at lunchtime? The miles to money is fantastic, right? I do not take that order. I feel like I'm losing money. Look, the McDonald's is right there. You guys see it? I'm not moving my car an inch for somebody that can't throw me $1 or $2. Can't do it. I feel like the miles to money is fantastic, and I'm not blaming anybody if you take that. It's not a bad decision. But for me personally, I feel like I'm actually losing out on money. Because if I just wait a few minutes, maybe 4 or 5 minutes, I can pop an order that's better than that. No way. Now, a lot of you might say, Pedro, hey, do it real quick. It's $4.25. It's McDonald's. It could be quick. That might only take you 5 to 10 minutes. I hear you. I hear you. I understand the rationale behind it. But for me, in my market, when the Dash app's going off as much as it can, sometimes, I know now it's slower, I feel like I'm losing money. I feel if I take that, I'm losing out on an order that could be $6, $7, $8, $9 for the same amount of miles. All right, in about 3 minutes after McDonald's, we got this 775, 2.3 miles. Now, it's about 0.6 or 0.7 of a miles or 1 mile more than the McDonald's, but it is more money. Plus I'm delivering to somebody that appreciates me. Listen, I just can't. I can't bring myself to deliver for some. Plus those are the customers that are going to give you trouble. Shapiro's Market's right here. I was super close. I think I made the right decision. What do y'all think?
All right, check out this customer's name. How do y'all say that name? I don't know, but it's a pretty cool name. I'll say that. All right, let's go inside here. Pick this bad boy up. Little market joint. I like sandwiches and stuff. All right, we got the bag. About a 5-minute wait, not bad. Let's go drop it off.
We go, y'all. I've showed this building many times. The Cathedral Basilica, St. Louis. Beautiful old church. Look at that building. I mean, we don't make things like that anymore. Look at that. I mean, this is the charm, the character, the oldness of it, man. We got a lot of buildings like this in St. Louis, y'all. I mean, not like that, but I'm saying old building. But look at that. This is like a world famous church, guys. I think the Pope came here once, right? Let me know if I'm pretty sure he did. I think I'm gonna have to make a video soon about the depreciation of vehicles. And I'm gonna share with you guys, I'm gonna do it soon, that how much my vehicle is depreciated. I haven't had to spend a lot in car repairs. I take care of the car pretty well. However, your depreciation because of your miles and wear and tear, it hits. And I think it's not something I hear enough of us really talk about the numbers. Because listen, man, I'm just driving these streets on these potholes and these bumps and blah, blah, blah. I think I'm gonna do a video on depreciation of vehicles. If you do it for 6 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years. What do y'all think? Would you guys watch that?
Oh, look at that dog. Y'all see that dog?
That dog was saying, what's up? A little pit bull action there. All right, let's do a little loop-de-loop. Let's see what we get next, y'all. All right, we need to pop it's 11:10. We need to pop a $10 order in the next 20 minutes. That'll put us at a $20 per hour pace. That's low for my market, but at the end of the day, as slow as it's been and the time that I started, I'll take it. Let's see if we can make it happen. I crunched the numbers yesterday. For the week, I'm averaging $27. Whoa, look I have a green light and that head on a swivel, y'all. Listen, these people don't know how to drive out here, man. I'm telling you. All right, so yeah, I'm at like a $27 per hour pace for the week, which is good. So I'm definitely off that pace today. It's gonna take down my average a little bit, but hey, it is what it is. We're making some money. No issues today. It's been a really chill start. I'm gonna be out here for another, I'm gonna work till 1. I got somewhere to be at 1:30. So I need to pop a $10 order like right now though. That's kind of my benchmark if I can get one. Uber Eats hasn't gone off once today. There hasn't been one Uber Eats offer at all. Oh, look at that. Uber Eats coming through. Let's see what it is. Wow. As I say that, Uber Eats comes in, but look at this. Where's that going, y'all? $3? Kobe. No tip, no trip. All right, we popped. Finally, an Uber came through. $11, 7 miles, Shake Shack. Shake Shack's up the street. Like I'm gonna make a ride on Euclid. It's right here. I don't love the miles, but you know what? This is fine. It's taking me to Webster Groves. I can pop an order over there coming back in this area. Let's just go ahead and do it. Plus, when I see orders that are 11 and some change like that, there's probably a little bit of some kind of boost or a small little surge on Uber Eats. This order will be more than 11 bucks. I know that 100%. It could be 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, who knows? But it's gonna be more than 11. I know that 100%. And that's how close we were. Look, that's the Shake Shack right there. Let's go. Highway miles too, love it.
All right, ooh, it's chilly. I will keep Doordash on because I might pop an order going in the same direction. I do not turn my apps off. That's how I maximize my money. Hi, got a pickup for Steven on Uber Eats.
Order was ready. She went right around, boom. So this is, I'm 14 minutes away. So we're gonna say 17 minutes in total from when I got it to when I'll drop it off to make at least 11 bucks all day long. All right, now I know some of y'all might be thinking, I don't know, maybe not. 11 for 7, Pedro, why drive that far? You're gonna go out of your zone. Like, why not wait for a better order or be more selective? Because hey, I do preach that stuff. For me, when it's slow like this, I have to be willing to adapt. That's what we're talking about today, partly, right? I need to understand, like, hey man, $11 and I know it's gonna be more, whatever. Even let's just say it's 11 for 7. That's money. And I'm close to Shake Shack. There's some highway miles. I can knock this out in 15 to 17 minutes all day. Or I can sit in my car and hopefully get, let's say, a $8, $9, $10 order going a couple miles. Yeah, that's a better order, but I don't know. Right now in my market, the way it's slowing down, I don't have confidence that those orders are really going to be out here. So when I see something like this, it's a $1.50, $1.60 mile, whatever it is, yeah, I'm jumping on it because that's money in my hand. Almost there. All right, we're in a new zone. I had paused and I turned off the Doordash earlier. I guess I just turned it on because I'm almost dropping the Uber Eats off. Multi-app. Let's see if we get one on Doordash waiting in the queue as we make this left up the road and drop off the Uber Eats. As we're pulling up, we popped this $12 4-mile double stack Uber or Doordash. Hold on, where's he at? This guy's house is right there. Yeah, all day long. Real quick, drop off this. This is gonna be more than 11, but anyways, I'm rambling. And then we're gonna go down to the, I think it said Wingstop and Noodles & Co., which is a plaza on it's about 0.8 miles away. And then we're gonna drop off those two. Listen, we're talking about 35 minutes worth of work for probably at least $23. All right, Noodles & Co. and Wingstop are actually right next to each other. So we're gonna park right here and we're gonna walk. I mean, they're like 2 doors down from each other. So that is what's up. And it's actually 6 miles instead of 4, but I don't care. It's taking me a little west as well. So we'll see what we get. At the end of the day, it is what it is. I don't love being in that area, but it's not a bad area to be in. It's just not where I'm familiar with. But let's see how long this takes.
And at the end of the day, $2 per mile with the cash flow of $12, you can't pass it up in this times that we're in right now. So I just hope Wingstop is a gamble. So let's see.
All right, Noodles & Co. order sitting right there. So this lady's got to wait because Wingstop is trash today. That's Wingstop though. It is what it is. I just think they just get busy. People like chicken.
And a quick tip for y'all, if you got a stacked order, never confirm pickup on the one that you actually have until you have both. Because I might unassign this one and just do the one if it's going to be any more longer. Always confirm pickup at the same time on both when you have both.
All right, man, that took a lot longer than it should have. It is what it is. Man, we ran into another subscriber on that Wingstop. If I had a GoPro, I think these videos would be even better, but I just can't strap something to my body or on my head like that. It is what it is. But yeah, ran into a guy, he's grinding, talking to him for a minute. We got this order, we'll make a left. This order is gonna wind up taking probably 30 minutes total, which isn't horrible, but it really should have only took me maybe 20. So that Wingstop was definitely not operationally sound today. It is what it is. Let's drop these bad boys off. I think we'll do 1 or 2 more. It's almost 12. We'll do 1 or 2 more runs, and that'll be the lunch shift because I only got till 1 o'clock today. I got to be home at 1 o'clock. Another really intelligent customer that can't order food. Hand to me, but then they type in, please leave in the... Listen, y'all customers got to get together. I love y'all. You guys help me make a living. Appreciate all you nice customers. But let's figure out how to order food on the apps. It's really easy. When you go to order, it asks you, hand to me, leave at door. You select one, and then you can put notes in. But don't select hand to me, and then type in, you want me to leave it at the door. Foolery.
Remember, guys, when it says hand to me, yeah, no problem. Have a great day.
Like I was saying, when it says hand to me like that, I need you to hit that to protect yourself. Hit the text icon, take a picture of it, send it to the customer so they got it, so they can't say they never got it. Because when it's a hand to me, the app doesn't prompt you to take a picture. So make sure you take a picture, send it to the customer, protect yourself. All right, we're 1.3 miles away, I think 3 minutes. So I turned back on the Uber Eats because I might be able to catch one like I did earlier with the Uber Eats and Doordash. Let's see if we can't get another 1 or 2 orders done. Oh snap, that order went, I did not expect the hidden tip action. I didn't dissect it down. From 12 to 15 all day. Got one coming in, let's see. Wendy's, oh, we ain't going there, no way. Is Wendy's the worst possible food place to go to on food delivery? I think it might be. What do y'all think? All right, boom, we're just getting ready to get back on Manchester. Just dropped that off. We got a 725 1.9. Crazy Bowls? Yeah, Crazy Bowls is on Manchester, up the street a little bit, all day long. Let's go, 12:14. This puts us, I don't know, I lost track a little bit. I think this puts us at 62 or 63 bucks. We should be able to do one more order before I got to get home at 1. Let's see how it goes. Just crazy bowls. Let's just park right here, walk in. All right, I got a crazy line. Look at that.
That line's nuts. Oh, this person can't even get out. There's a lot going on here. So let's just back up. Let these cars do what they want to do. Hopefully this order's ready. Let's see. That's crazy. 24
Yeah,
nieces and
remember, I
nephews?
think the last time when I did my interview, I think I
Yeah.
had 20, 21, I believe. So now we're 24.
It's a beautiful thing.
I know, right?
All right, what a good day overall. Running into some people. So I used to work with, you probably heard her voice. I used to work with her at Applebee's. I actually hired her at the Applebee's. Man, we're talking 12 years ago. And I've seen her here before. And always nice to see her. She's fantastic. So vibes are high. All right, that was really quick too. I mean, they're busy and they were really quick with it. So let's go ahead and drop this off 1 point something miles away. I'm gonna tell you all the difference right now. A well-ran place that has a good manager with good communication with their staff makes all the difference. They're busy. They've got probably 12 cars in the drive-through line, a couple people in the dining room. I can tell they were staffed. They were communicating with each other. That's the key thing when you're working in a restaurant. When you walk into a bad restaurant, nobody's talking to each other. They're busy, but nobody's talking to each other. Unassign that order, or you might be there a while. You walk into a place, they're busy, but you see that they're buzzing. They're talking. Hey, you got this order? Yeah. He's here for Jordan. Yeah. Okay. How long you got on that? Stay, because that order's probably going to be pretty quick for you, even if they're busy, because they got it operationally. They're operationally sound. And she's the manager there. So that's why it's popping. That's why that was quick, because of that one person and how she manages that team. To make a left out of here is not going to be fun at all.
Okay, we are in a tile store.
Ooh, order coming in. All right, we're going to start heading home. We're probably 10-mile car ride to home. We'll start heading that way and see if we get one. Let's see what this order is. It's 12. I think it's like 12.20 something, 12.30. All right, I like the $7 and 3 miles, but it's actually a Chick-fil-A. I don't know that Chick-fil-A. It's a little out of the way of the direction I want to go, so I said no to it. I want to catch one going in the direction of home, or like a short run over here. Let's see if we can make that happen. Oh, another Chick-fil-A coming in. Oh, Lord. Yeah. So that one was $3. I didn't even waste my energy to take a screenshot. It was $3.25. We're on a $1 peak pay. There's no tip. No tip, no trip, you miserable human being. I'm not bringing you your lunch. Sorry. All right, I've turned down a couple decent ones. I turned down the $7.25 2 items Chipotle, but the issue is of the direction where it's going. I can't be late to where I got to go, so I need to. The next order I take, it's 12:28. The next order I take has to be going in a direction that's convenient, especially with that Chipotle. I might be there a while. All right, we got this $9 3 mile. This one will work. Uber Eats. This one will work. This will be the last order of the day. Let's go begin.
Let me tell me, I've never been here. Sushi rolls and stuff. Oh, I guess it's on the other side. Okay. So, interesting joint. Let's go inside and check it out. Here we go. No problem.
All right, y'all, so while we're sitting here waiting, I just crunched some numbers. I think I'll put some split screens. We should be at $75. That's with, if the one Uber Eats earlier stays at 11. Not bad. 3 hours, $75. I'll take that. On a Friday, I'll take it. I'll go out later, but I'm not going to film any of that. It's harder to film at night. You guys are fantastic. I'll show you all this drop-off. We talked about a lot today. It's a ride-along, but we talked about topics, discussions. Put them in the comments below. You guys are fantastic. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm hitting every red light.
Oh, Lord.
Good Lord, I just got leaf blowed. Oh my God, there's like 20 dudes out here doing these leaf blowing. I got it like all over me. It was super loud. All right, see you tomorrow.